From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's Voice Briefing. It's Thursday, July 31st, 2025.
I'm Paul Egan reporting for the Detroit Free Press. There's another lawsuit resulting from the rigged promotion scandal at the Flint Post of the Michigan State Police. 7 promotions were revoked and a similar number of MSP officials were disciplined after officials determined the post commander was providing favored candidates with advanced copies of promotion exam questions over several years. A first lieutenant who was demoted to trooper for his involvement in the scandal sued the MSP director, Colonel James Grady, on Monday. Trooper Jeffrey Short alleges that all he did was pass a sealed envelope given to him by former Post Commander Yvonne Brantley to another officer. Short says he had no idea the envelope contained exam questions. Short further alleges that he was unfairly singled out for discipline because he is white. Earlier, 5 officers who missed out on promotions due to the rigged exams also sued the department.
I'm Dante Bedingfield for the Detroit Free Press. Chelsea's Purple Rose Theater Company is on a winning streak. Noted in the region for producing top-notch comedies, the Rose is currently offering a delightful diversion from the stress of life in a show where human actors play animals. Playwright Matt Letcher's Bert and Trixie Visit the Vet tells you exactly what it is. 2 golden retrievers, Bert and Trixie, are taken for a vet visit by their harried owner. A few things happen, and then the show ends. But it's a brief and wonderful ride. This charming confection is the sweetest show you'll see all year, and you'll leave grateful for the experience.
From reporter John Wisely. 50 years ago yesterday, July 30th, a small group of people pulled off a crime that still torments loved ones and sleuths a half-century later. They got Jimmy Hoffa. The former Teamsters president disappeared in the middle of a Wednesday afternoon outside a popular Oakland County restaurant where he had scheduled a meeting with a couple of mobsters. Hoffa called his wife from a nearby payphone to say he'd been stood up. The mobsters never showed. They had rock-solid alibis, placing them nowhere near the Marcus Red Fox on Telegraph Road in Bloomfield Township on July 30th, 1975. Investigators concluded they'd sent others to do their dirty work. None of the principals ever ratted out their co-conspirators, though plenty of people have offered second- and third-hand accounts, with varying degrees of accuracy. None of it was enough to land an indictment, let alone a conviction. Whatever happened that day remains a steadfast mystery. In John Wisely's retrospective on the disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa, the Free Press explores the most recent search for Hoffa in 2022, the suspects, and the theories around what could have happened, including the FBI's Hoffix memo. You can read the full story by heading to Freep.com and searching for 50 Years Later, the search for Jimmy Hoffa continues. Find more from the Detroit Free Press on Freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thank you for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.